Texas A&M. However, the Aggies do have a ways to go in order to win or perhaps even compete for a SEC title, at least in the short term, until they shore up some of the holes in the program. Even so, it's hard to ascertain at times what level the Aggies need to play at in order to achieve their goals of a SEC title. Today, we are going to take a look back at a particular aspect of the program and how previous SEC champions stacked up in that regard. Note that this doesn't mean that we are going to examine the performances of the best in the SEC at a certain statistical category, because no team is going to achieve that across the board. Instead, it's more of a look at the performance levels that conference champions establish in winning those championships. Turnover margin is probably the most discussed part of a football game these days. People make a big deal about the statistic, and usually the graphics about winning or losing turnover margin that we see on our television screens normally correlate to how well both teams are performing on the field. Even so, turnover margin appears to be something that's more the province of programs that need to create mistakes and protect the ball in order to overcome other aspects of the team that are problematic. When they don't get turnovers, they tend to lose games. Take 2016 Texas A&M. The Aggies were 7 through the first 6 games of the 2016 campaign, and the 7 turnovers they forced versus Tennessee and the 3 interceptions they got off of Josh Rosen from UCLA were the differences in those games. However, they were -3 the rest of the way and promptly went from top 5 in the college football playoff poll to unranked. Here's a look at the SEC champions of the past decade and how they've done in turnover margin. 2010, Auburn 5, 5th, 2011, LSU 20, 1st, 2012, Alabama 14, 4th, 2013, Auburn 0, 9th. 2014, Alabama -2, 11th. 2015, Alabama 10, 1st. 2016, Alabama 10, 1st. 2017, Georgia 4, 4th. It appears that turnovers aren't necessarily a make-or-break proposition when it comes to winning championships. For example, 2016 Georgia was 8 in turnovers and finished 8-5. That Georgia team needed turnovers to overcome deficiencies in the remainder of their game in order to win. The 2017 team that played for a national title had fewer holes, didn't have to take as many chances, and maintained control of games by running the ball and stopping the run. The 2016 Alabama team that played for a national title was 2 in the title game and still lost. How does the current A? They need to blitz in order to outnumber people in the box versus the run and create negative plays in the passing game. The 2017 Aggies were 3 for the season, which ranked 5th in the SEC and went 7-6. They were 3 in 2016, 6th in the conference, and went 8-5. They were -13 in 2014 and 2015 and went 16-10 in those 2 seasons. In watching the Aggies in the spring, it appears that A